Engineer's Log, Sol 25. It's been 3 weeks since my pod touched down. So far, I've found no signs of life on this planet. Well, animal life, anyway. Plenty of vegetation, a few insects as well. Nothing terribly dangerous. Resources have been fairly abundant so far, with the notable exception of silver and uranium, which I have yet to find a steady source of. I have managed to build a working mining hub, and I've used that to build a mobile construction facility, which I've moved to an ice lake for easier access to hydrogen. However, now I believe it is time for a more permanent base, one I can use as a hub to fully conquer this planet. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, maybe good night. I'm not for sure. Hello, welcome in. We are continuing the adventures of an unnamed engineer that I'm probably not going to name. It's a me. It's a me. Anyways, we are continuing that. I need this to register. There it goes. I didn't do that beforehand, so apologies. We have new redeems. We have a new theme, sort of, kind of. We have new production things. We have, yeah, we have a lot of new things that we can do. This needs to be this one. This needs to be over here. I forgot to set this up. Okay. So, we are going to make sure that this actually works. Which I don't think it does. For some reason. This may need to be on top of this, perhaps? Okay, hold on. For some reason, this is not wanting to work. Really not sure why. Okay, this worked up until the point where I went live, and now it no longer wants to work, which is fine. It's totally fine. Everything is fine. There's nothing blocking it. I'm not really sure. Okay, well. Hold on 1 second. We're going to go back to this now, which does work. There we go. And now I'm going to figure out why my webcam isn't working here. It says it's working. Hello? Says it's working. It shows that it's working. The chroma keys are working, which is a thing that I set up. Okay. It should be above this and below all of this, which it is. The overlay is working. Oh, I see what the problem is. Because I have the chroma keys set up. Yes, that makes sense, actually. Yep. Okay, hold on 1 second, chat. Pop you back into this one while I figure this out. Go away. I need to change my filters on my webcam As it turns out, red isolated is a bad idea when you have so much red in your game. Unfortunate. There we go. See if that's better. I should not have any chroma keys as well. That might be the real problem. I have a luma key. Why do I have a luma key? Much better. Okay. That should work. I had the wrong... That's what it was. Yep. I had a luma key, which I'm not supposed to have. Anyway, welcome into Space Engineers. We are on the ship. Put myself in there. I believe we are out of iron at this point. And let me turn my game volume down just a hair. Hold on a second. I mean, it's not a bad volume, I guess. Yo, what's up, man? How's it going, Sydney? How you been? We have reworked things. Not in-game, of course. In-game, we're still, not very good at the game. Alright. So, if I remember correctly... Well, that's good. If I remember correctly, we don't have any... Yep, we don't have any iron. So let's deal with that first. You could argue, we could go ahead and build our large ship, our large-scale refinery ship. You could argue that. Okay. That's clunky as always. Good thing I don't ever actually need that. Okay. Now we have to find iron in this area, which we haven't done yet. In the dark, no less. That's the one downside of being on the lake. But I do need my production capabilities to be next to this thing. Once we have this built, we can move it somewhere else, but... Alright. Might as well be VFR at this point. I don't know that we're gonna find anything useful in this particular area. Is this spotlight? Yep, okay. That is the one downside of the lake, is we really don't have a whole lot of materials here. We had more regular materials over this way. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I forgot to put my commands in the title, I believe, but exclamation point lurk is a thing if you're wanting to. The bot will give you a good little message. So, the problem with the mountains is going to be the amount of iron in here. I'm already able to tell that because we had iron right on top of us before. I think we have to get iron right now, but I think our priority might be building a bigger miner. This one has kind of outlived its usefulness. Because the problem is, my ore detector only has a 50-meter range, and I think that the large ones are a little bit, I think the large ones go up to 150. So, what we can do, we'll go back here and grab some iron, so it's not a complete waste. Yeah. We do have to, I think there is iron in the mountains. I think it's just buried. And I think we can't detect it with the ore detector. Which means, we need a large ship one. So what I might do, fly back here, use the legacy base for that. Might be the easiest way to do that. Fly over here, use our old base to build a large miner and fly that back. Because otherwise we'll just be flying back and forth getting iron all day. It's a long flight. A very long flight. Although, to be fair, I did go out of my way a little bit on the way out here. Wait, so my inventory actually matters for this, I think, because we're 2,000 over what we usually are. That's cool. I didn't know that mattered. I think that was an asteroid. I don't think that's useful. I think it's this one that we need, if I remember correctly. Nickel, where's my iron? There it is. We'll do 2 runs because we're building here. And then I think we'll go back and finish the hydrogen deal. Well, we'll give a test run of the mining ship here, and then we'll go back and finish the hydrogen deal. Okay, we got like 1,000 more. We got 500 more, rather. Close enough. Oh yeah? The design or just the game? It's the game in general. Like the ship design? Did I turn all this off? Or is it, the easy way to tell would be... Yep, we're making iron. Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and tell it to make a bunch of plates, because I feel like that's probably what we're gonna need. Plates and construction components, computers, power cells, some of those, bunch of interior plates, some of those, a few of those. Everything else we can make as needed, I think. Where's my hole? It's on this side. There it is. I think we carry 63 kg. I want to say it's 63. Almost 63. That's pretty close to full right there. 32, we're 100 shy. So not quite. 62 is what we carry. Ideally, the large ship miner, I want to be able to bleed that deposit dry if I can. This is part of why I left this base up, by the way. Rather than grind it all down and take it with us. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna need. I didn't have any plans to reuse it, but my idea is kind of to just have like outposts scattered around the place that are better at different things, so we always have somewhere to mine stuff and refine things and whatnot. Okay. Put that on recharge. Might as well leave the thrusters on, I guess. They don't really matter. Hopefully, is that going to be enough? It's 14k, 10k. I feel like we're probably alright. Oh, we don't have any ores up here at all, though, so we got to get silicon, nickel, and cobalt as well. I forgot about that. That's fine. We have plenty of that. I don't know if we have any silicone anywhere. Oh, yeah, we do. Let's go grab some of that. I want to be able to just plug ores into any place and fire it up, basically. I think that I'm probably going to specialize my current base more towards hydrogen production because that's like the only thing over there. But my plan with that is we're going to have a couple of these scattered around. Like this is a good resource base because there's resources everywhere. That's a good ice base. So, you know, kind of where I'm going with that. Alright. So basically I want the hydrogen base making hydrogen constantly. Like we can stockpile ice, we can put maybe, I don't know, 600-700k ice in there. Maybe more. And just have it chew through that while I go do other stuff. I don't know what silicone weighs exactly. They should all come out to the same weight because I think that's the only limit we have. You would think. I think that's about right. I think we only need one load of silicone and one load of cobalt. And nickel, I think. We really don't use that much of those, not as much as iron. So 62 kg, that's about right. It's pretty close. Yeah, I think the only thing that matters is weight. Type of material doesn't matter, you're only capped by weight. And we definitely need more power capabilities on our next one because we're overloading the power grid a little bit. I don't think we can cram any more batteries on this one though without making it too heavy. We just need a large grid. I mean, we could theoretically just do this, but I should be alright for one more run. Alright, nickel. And then we'll come back for cobalt. We might try to save a little bit of fuel here. Or a little bit of power. I do feel like power is a lot easier to come by than hydrogen. Okay, I think this one is nickel. Yeah. A little bit of iron, maybe. I think if we thruster override and save a little bit of fuel, I think we can probably make it all the way back. We could probably do one or two more runs before we have to recharge it. It can recharge while we're building the other one, though. Actually, we could probably just leave this one here once we've built the other one. I got a little bit of iron, that's fine. I guess volume is what matters, not mass, but that's fine. Ends up being the same thing on the readout. Now the one downside is when they run out of power, they do fall out of the sky. The electric ones. Hydrogen ones don't really do that. Might have overshot that a little bit. It's okay.
Meteor storm inbound.
Ooh. Uh-oh. I think we might have just dodged that. I couldn't really see. I don't think we hit. I always forget about that. Alright, here come the meteors. I want to get docked up. I don't want to get hit by one of them. Okay, I think that was it. I think we'll be alright. So we still need cobalt, I think. Because we don't have any cobalt. Yeah, let's grab cobalt. And then we don't have to worry about it. It rains a lot on this planet. Like, almost more than the dust storms on Mars. Which I think is probably going to be our next target once we get off, once we get everything set up on this planet. Alright. That's iron, or is it? Yep, iron. Where's the nickel? There it is. In case you were wondering, by the way, I have this program to throw out stone. That's why I'm not getting any stone. Which is what's going on right there. It just chucks it out the those little tiny connectors. Stone is pretty well useless. I don't think there's really a good reason to collect stone unless you're doing it in like incredibly large quantities, which I am not at the moment. I think the only time I've ever had to collect stone was on Pertum because there wasn't iron for whatever reason. Okay, we are gonna have to recharge now. Alright. Let it recharge. How long do we got on that? 16 minutes. Cool, it's gonna take us longer than that. Okay, we should have a good base set up in here by now. Almost done with the silicone, and then we should be done with the... should get the nickel going here. There we go. Which should jumpstart this. Oh, we needed to get cobalt, didn't we? Damn it. Alright, I'll see you later, Sydney. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, well, that's fine. We shouldn't need any of that stuff for a while anyway. We'll just go grab some... We'll grab some things later. Okay. I don't know if we want to do a magnetic plate. I think that makes more sense. We don't need the large one. I think we'll do... we'll start it off a magnetic plate on the crest of a hill up here. Alright. So, let's do the same kind of technique, I guess. This is going to be fairly skinny. Can you put small ship cockpits on these? Oh, you can. Okay. Sweet. I feel like we want an industrial. Let's go up a couple, though. Well, one ought to be enough. We'll put it like this. Now, you know what? Go off of 2. We'll go up 2. That way we got room for the underside. Okay. So if I want to use an industrial, it's going to be difficult. It has to... well, not necessarily. Let's do it like this. Trying to make it look good is what's going to be difficult. We already need metal grids. I'd take all the ice. Shit. I gotta fly back and get ice. That's annoying. Yeah, we definitely shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we need to fly back and get ice. I don't think we have enough fuel for that. So, I guess we'll just leave that unwelded. We got 13 minutes. We'll just, yeah. Leave it unwelded. We know where things are. That's fine. Okay. So where's my ship drills? Where did I put them? I also have to be careful because I'm going to run out of hydrogen. Did I not? Huh. Okay. I could have sworn I had them on my hotbar, but... Oh wait, they're probably under grinders, aren't they? Or welders. I thought I saw them. Did I not? I could have sworn they were on my hotbar. Am I blind? I think I might be blind. Oh well. So, if we make this 2 drills like that. We actually could do more than that if we want. We could do like that, because we're not super worried about weight here. Yeah, I think we'll do like that. Really, we should space them out, but that's fine, I guess. Okay, and then they're gonna come up here. I gotta be careful with my hydrogen. I kind of think that we want the pipes. And then junction. Yep. Put a... Nah, it does have to be a junction. Okay, right there. That looks like shit. Nah, it'll be alright. Okay. So, it's a 3 wide. It actually technically can be a little wider than that if we want. I feel like that cockpit's probably going to hang down a little bit, so... But yeah, alright. So what do we need on this? We need... You could argue that one. What do the small ones hold? They hold, probably not enough. The drills hold quite a bit. They hold 15,000 liters. I mean, that's quite a bit. The large ones, I forget what they hold. More than that, like 300,000 or something like that. So I don't know what the efficiency is. I also don't know what they weigh. Hold on, let me look that up. Let me see what they weigh. They're inefficient. Yeah. Let's just do a small one. Much simpler that way. take up less space also. Also, I guess the arc furnaces used to be a thing according to that thing I just read, which is neat. I didn't know that was a thing. Unless they're talking about maybe with a mod or something. Anyway, I feel like we can just put a bunch of them. Like, honestly, we can just do a line down the center like that. And then batteries. I don't know how many of these we're gonna need. But this is so much easier to build a large grid versus a small grid. I don't think we need that many. We can make it kind of short and stubby. And then underneath here, probably want... it depends on what I want to do with the cargo deal. Or with the cockpit. We could make an interior. If we want. But I don't see that there's much of a point with that, honestly. All we need are the cargo containers and the, let's see, the batteries and gyros and thrusters. I'm pretty sure that's it. Does need to be just a hair wider. I think we'll probably put thrusters along the side. I think that the... well, I really need to know how big to make this. Or how big this is going to be. How heavy this is going to be before I do thrusters. Because I need to know how many we need. Alright, we need to go get some ice. Let's see if this is charged up yet. Five minutes, probably charged enough. I'm gonna grab some cobalt and have that cooking while we're waiting. Or while we're on our way. That's good enough. Alright, I don't remember where the cobalt was at. Is that it right there? No, it's iron. Supposedly there was cobalt over here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't think we've started mining it yet, so... Okay. Drop this off. And then we'll grab some ice. I think we don't need to mine any. I think we can just, well, maybe we will. Just because we can. We could just grab some from the ship if we want. We have like 600k over there. Alright, we'll get that cooking. Hopefully that'll be enough. We don't really need a whole lot, so... Once we have hydrogen, we can pretty well just immediately take it to orbit if we want. Which might be the best bet. I don't know. We'll see. I want enough materials. We can get materials in orbit if we want. But I want to build a mothership, basically. And probably eventually I want a hub up in space. I don't think we're gonna get anywhere near that anytime soon though. Hold on. I want to play around with this. I almost think that grayscale is cooler. I go back and forth on that. I like the way the curtains pop, but I feel like it takes too much red. Because, like, that's without. That's with. It doesn't really change me at all. I don't know. We'll leave it. Screw it. I was trying to play with stuff on the way to the ice lake. We shouldn't need more than one load of ice because I'm just doing, I'm just wanting to refill hydrogen bottles. I want to automate this whole process, by the way. Like, at least to a degree. I want, what I eventually want to do is I want to build a drone that'll come from the ice processing deal, grab a bunch of ice, and come back. And that way I don't have to do it. Yeah, you have to automate it a little bit. You have to. There's only so much you can actually automate without mods or scripts or something like that. But there's been a meteor storm over here. Oh, you know what? That may have been recent. Come to think of it. Anyway. Might be full. Almost. Yeah, I think we are full, even though it says we're not. It's a little bit wonky about that sometimes. I think she looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Not good, I guess. Good enough. Actually, might be worth bringing the carrier back and forth now that we've got it charged up. Not for ice, but for materials and things. But I don't know. I don't know that we're gonna find any iron up in the hills up there, or up in the mountains up there. We'll see. So if not, you might have to come back over here anyway, in which case what we would want to do is load it up onto the carrier and like basically fill the inventory with iron and things like whatever we need, and then fly the carrier back. Resupply deal kind of thing. Oh, it's localized now. Is it? No, maybe not. I thought it was localized. They did an update. I have no idea what they changed. Nothing major. I think it was just bug fixes. You know what I forgot to do is start recording, which is unfortunate. So, sorry YouTube, this is going to be scuffed again. Now, if only YouTube would put some effort into their website, that kind of stuff wouldn't be a problem. But unfortunately, it is what it is, and that's why I don't stream on YouTube. Alright. Should be done chewing on that cobalt by now. Okay, why not? Oh, too much ice. Is it gonna eat it immediately? Okay. Alright, let's weld all this stuff up. So we are at, I mean, it's technically a station right now. So, it's not going to tell me what the weight is. I think we actually probably have all that stuff, but contextual music, why are you doing this? You're freaking me out. Why are we playing fight music right now? I don't see anything to fight. Okay. Not really good at building large grids. I'm more of a small ship guy. Or like absurdly large ship guy. If we're gonna go that far. It's still a station for some reason. I guess because I don't have any thrusters on it. Unless it's registering that magnetic plate as being in the ground rather than on the ground. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I don't know if it actually defaults the batteries to off when you have the ship turned off. I'm not sure. I don't want to drain power though because I need it. I need to be able to charge. It does. Okay. I think. Yep. Okay. Problem is I need it to be able to fly, so just for a second, just so I can dock it up and charge it. Probably mostly power cells. Good thing most of it's relatively cheap. Now we really shouldn't need that many power cells or batteries, but overkill never hurt anybody. That's 6 batteries for a ship that's probably not going to be a whole lot bigger than this. I think I am going to... Here. We might clean this up a little bit, but... I want an interior. Just because I can. So we have capacity here. We have 15k there. They take 23 apiece. That's quite a bit. We can probably drain it. We can probably drain a deposit with that. We don't need to get a whole lot bigger than that. So, what else do we need other than gyros and thrusters? Because gyros we can just kind of throw anywhere. Although I do have to be careful, some of it's structural components. This could double as a troop transport. And it doesn't need to seal because there's no O2 generators anyway, so let's grab let's do thrusters. Not the ions. I think we'll do atmospheric. I feel like we can kind of just do the same thing that we did with the other one and just build a bigger scale version. We had plenty of forward thrust. I don't know how heavy this is going to be, though. We might need more than that. I don't think we need a interior, to be honest. I feel like that's a lot of work and a lot of extra mass for no reason. So that being said, we have all this space to play with for gyros and things like that. Let's grab, I think we can probably do 2 gyros. That's probably enough. You always need, I feel like you always need less gyros than you think you do. How much iron do we have left? We still got 10k. Should be alright. About nickel. We got cobalt still processing. We got, yeah, we should be good. Shouldn't need anything else. Okay. We also need a welder ship, by the way. Or at least a welder wall. We might put that in the actual base. So far all we've done is mining and or we don't have a production base. We really only have mining bases. Mining and well, we have hydrogen production that we're trying to build, but alright. Well, that's producing. I'm gonna go grab a drink of water and a few other things, and I will be right back.